welcome back to my channel. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make a bow. So I went ahead to fold my fabric into two. For the width of my fabric, I'm going to be using 16. It's meant to be 15, but I'm going to add 1 inch for sewing allowance. Then I'm going to mark the point there. The next thing now, I'm going to be using 8, but I'll add 1 inch for my sewing allowance, so I'm going to use 9. After this, I'll just connect the point and I'll cut it out. After cutting, I'll just go ahead to trim out the excess, and I'll also go ahead to separate them into two. So this is what I have. So it's meant to look like a bow. We're going to arrange it in the middle. The next one now, I'm going to bring up my interfacing. I'm going to use a peplum stay because it's very thick. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out in shape, and I'll go ahead and give it a good press after cutting out the stay. And I'll also go ahead and do the same thing for the second one as well. After cutting, I'll also cut out a strip. This strip is about 5 inches by 2. So I'm just going to go ahead and stitch it down and set it aside. After ironing my main piece, this is what I have. I'll go ahead and place them right sides on each other. I'll go ahead and stitch the edges by 1/2 inch, but I'm going to leave one side open. So this is what I have after stitching, and I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. So I'll go ahead and make sure that I poke out all the edges so that it doesn't look very weird. So I'm just going to use my pen to just poke it out on the edges. Now that I'm done, I'm just going to go ahead and fold in the edges that I didn't sew. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold it in by 1/2 inch on both sides. After folding it in, I'm just going to give it a good press, and also I'll take it to my sewing machine and sew on the edges. Once I'm done, I'm just going to go ahead and runch it this way. I'm just going to try and make the bow sit in a proper way. Now I'm going to bring in the piece that we made for the middle of the bow. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it over using the right size facing the right side. I'll go ahead and stitch on my sewing machine and bring it back. So after stitching, this is how it looks. I'll go ahead and cut out the edges that are not needed, and then I'll just go ahead and flip over the fabric to the right side. Once I was done, this is how it looks. I hope this tutorial was very helpful and simple to follow. If so, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.